right now?
No. Okay, it just started. It says congratulations to
KDB.
Hello? Oh, I'm hoping you can hear us. I'm hoping there's not so much lag going on. We'll give that a try later on. All right. Still getting a bit of buffering, but let's see if it settles. Yeah, agreed. Also, just a heads up that the start of stream ad is going to run in 45 seconds. That might be a nice time check if people want to... Oh, gosh. It seems better than last time. Woohoo! Well, a few minutes to settle because the ad break's going to run in 30 seconds. And because I left my coffee on the kitchen table, so if you'll excuse me, I got it. This will be a good microphone test. I'm going to go.
Very good microphone test because we now live somewhere where the kitchen is further away than about 10 steps.
Well, actually, no, it's not. It's just like around 2 corners.
Weird.
Oh, honey, it makes me so happy to see that plant on the little table in the foyer.
We have a foyer now.
And
we also have a front entrance that
and I cleared it of empty
onto the world and not a corridor.
I cleared it of empty boxes and vacuumed it last night, and now it has a little table where I can put things and a plant. And it makes me very happy seeing a plant in the foyer. I have a
vestibule.
I do, in fact, have a vestibule. It's a location that also has power. So I'm like, you shall hold my Christmas tree. I'm so excited at the possibility, nothing, that I will have a Christmas tree next year. This year? What is time?
This year.
But more importantly, I'm gonna get to prepare for trick-or-treaters.
See, folks, for the last 8 years, we lived in an apartment block on the 2nd story.
In a secured building. We haven't had trick-or-treaters in a decade. And I cannot wait this year for Halloween because I have a front yard to put decorations in, and I have a front door that will have trick-or-treaters. That there are Cadbury's cream eggs in the shop, so it's Easter. My darling Wendy, there were Cadbury's cream eggs in the shop on the day after Boxing Day, on December 27th. We are currently running the ad break right now for folks who are experiencing such things. Hello! Welcome back to streaming, honey.
So, hi.
I'm going to give this a try with OBS one night this week and see if maybe using the work phone like before would work.
It's not a bad idea.
For Wednesday. It's all about the upload speed. Just the little bubble blets its heart can't push stuff up.
Download is actually fairly solid. We have a couple of little wobbles most days. But, hey, Bonsai. But upload is ungreat, which is going to be hilarious when I have to start recording audio again.
Punch keys in stores here, so it's Mardi Gras. Well, Mardi Gras is the start of Lent, is the day before the start of Lent, right? And Shrove Tuesday is in like 2 weeks.
Indeed.
So, yeah, we's coming up on Mardi Gras. Toot sweet already. Just imagine I typed the other I there. Hello. Hi, folks. Like I said, we've got an ad break running right now. We are remembering what the heck we're doing with streaming.
There are 3 things we do on this show.
You're a couple days early.
Okay.
And it seems like everybody can hear you and me at the same time.
That's nice.
So that's good. Thank you very much, Bonsai. It is nice to be back.
Bonsai.
We were telling folks earlier before we did the Wi-Fi source change that we spent yesterday doing 7-8 hours worth of adjusting furniture and unpacking boxes and vacuuming 90 billion times because my throat is so aggravated today because of all the dust involved. But books are on shelves.
Very nearly all books are on shelves.
Well, no, there's still like 8 boxes of books in the office that we haven't dealt with.
Let me have this moment.
You can have this moment. It's fine. All the DVDs are in your newly expanded DVD storage space.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
It is wonderful to be in our new place. Congratulations to you as well, Kate B. We got our keys on the solstice, so...
8 boxes of books. Amateurs.
Wendy, Those are the 8 boxes of books left in the office. That doesn't count the 30 boxes of books we unpacked in the living room yesterday. And I think there may be a hidden box of books or two still upstairs in the yellow room. So our new house has 2 living rooms and 3 bedrooms. And when we moved, the thing that was most important to us was to get to full functionality. So we do gigantic second downstairs living room. And so upstairs we have the master bedroom, and we have a small blue room and a larger yellow room, because there are 9 colors of carpet and 11 types of wallpaper in this house.
This house is home to my single favorite light fixture of all time.
Wendy, you have 17 unpacked boxes from our last move. How long have you been in that house? Plus the 6 boxes in my parents' loft. Oh, darling.
There is a light fixture in one of the upstairs bedrooms that is, and I am not making this up, a white porcelain hand.
No, it's like praying hands holding an orb.
It's if a Palantir was IKEA.
IKEA Palantir.
Which would probably be Pulentar, just spelled exactly the same way with
a lot of more umlauts.
You know?
Yes, exactly.
Wizard light fixture, exactly.
Well, yes. And now Alistair's like, well, I'll just paint it to look like Scanlan's hand. And
Bonsai, on behalf of 2 people who have been through that exact process, I believe the word is congratudolences.
Congratudolences.
Please be as kind to yourself as you can, okay?
Yeah, it's hard, it's rough. I understand. What were we talking about? Yellow room, blue room.
Yellow room, blue room. Isn't it a great word?
Congratudolences. Yeah, exactly.
The terrifying light fixture. That's the other lovely thing about this house. There is, I guarantee you, no light fixture the same. Often in the same room.
This is a home that has obviously been loved and evolved by an extended family over decades. I mean, it was built in the 70s, I think, so it's not hideously old, but it's had an extension.
Say 2 people born in the 70s. Let's move on.
You know,
it's not hideously old.
Oh, you shut your mouth! You shut your mouth! I just did that, Matt! How dare you! How very dare... Ooh, I need to go take some Advil. Anyway...
Honey, I think our house might be as old as we are.
Shut up.
Very well.
So then it's do a glow-up! Let me have this! Anyway...
I was born in
and then I also Wendy, I adore you. Oh, yes. But like none of the wallpaper matches, none of the paint matches. I'm slavishly grateful that sometimes the curtains in the 2 sets of curtains in the same room match. Yours was built in 1926. My God, Laura.
We've met both neighbours, and they're both lovely, and the folks who we share a wall with just offhandedly said, yeah, the family actually owned our property too.
Yeah.
And they knocked a secret passageway through.
They had knocked a wall through and not told anybody, and now we know why there is a full wall with broken closets in one of the rooms upstairs. I'm like, oh, okay. Good to know. But the benefit of this is secret tunnels, right? Exactly. Is that we have 2 rooms worth of, I don't want to deal with it right now. Just get it out of the way. One of them will eventually be either my independent office or what I'm mentally calling the art room, because it will probably have my sewing supplies, my craft supplies, and my musical instruments, my keyboard and my percussion stuff. And it will probably be where a lot of the spare office supplies and art supplies go to live in the future. And then the smaller blue room, Alistair thought he was going to make his office. And I said, no. We want a designated space for guests. And it's okay that is the smallest space in the house. But there will be a standing guest room because I love the idea of, in our extended artistic community, of being able to have an artist residence. Every once in a while, I'm like, who wants to run away from home and come live with me for 8 weeks? I have a space for you. So right now, the blue room is serving as these are desks that can't go in the office anymore, and here is the power supply where we can charge things, because that used to happen in the office and it doesn't now. And then the yellow room is, I don't want to deal with you. You are other stuff that we didn't know or were like hidden with. Can I come and live with you when the builders come to knock down our dining room wall? Yes, Wendy, you can.
Yes, of course.
But first I need to buy a bed, because right now there isn't one in there. I have a lovely double air mattress, but that does no one's knees any service. So once I buy a bed, you're more than welcome. And we have to get it fixed up by this summer, because we know we will have a friend from the U.S. staying with us on a couple of days on either side of Glasgow Worldcon. So we have an end date for that. We should actually discuss that. Maybe a little bit more. From a financial perspective.
We're moved in.
We're moved in. There's some boxes still in the office, and there's a stack of miscellaneous boxes still in the yellow room, but we're making very, very good progress. Of course, the first thing we did is unpack the kitchen. And I might have to show you the photo, folks. I labeled all the kitchen cabinets.
Hey, Rebecca, say hi to Robbie for us. Thank you for stopping by.
Robbie and I played this over our New Year. It's really good. Amazing. Clearing out old house for move-in. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Is Chungus still with us? Oh, yes. Chungus is doing just fine.
First thing in the fridge. First thing in the fridge.
And I made cheese crackers for Chungus last weekend and gave him a big old feed. So he's going to need a 2-week bulk before I use him again, because I massively increased the volume, because I had stripped him down to kind of minimum volume prior to the move.
Seriously, I think you sent me a photo of him in the fridge when you had to be over here at 6 o'clock in the morning to get the That was wild, because the apartment, all the white goods were built in, so we had to buy a washing machine and a chest freezer.
And they delivered at 7 a.m. in the morning, but in reality they called at 6:30 and said, hey, can we come early? And I'm like, my dude, I am on the road. I will see you when I get there.
I live half an hour away from you by car. The car I have just got in.
Yes. But now we have a chest freezer. Oh, and I love it so much. And we have a much bigger refrigerator that is 1 centimeter too tall for the space that it was supposed to go in. So now it lives in a different space.
I think you're getting a really big plant.
You could put something back there.
A huge plant.
At some point.
It's like a triffid.
I mean, but it would have to live in the dark, and I don't know. Well,
could grow mushrooms.
I don't want to grow mushrooms in the kitchen.
Could grow mushrooms.
And it's in Newark, so that's halfway closer to you.
Amazing.
Newark. Where's
Newark?
Newark?
There's a Newark here as well.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
Is it good for the Jersey Tunnel?
Yes, exactly. So yeah. Visitable distance, my parents lived in Southwell. I don't know where that is either. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. We have a backyard. We spent a little bit of time in it every day, slowly and surely making progress. We have a list of garden tools that we need to acquire so that we can make further progress. Once we get all the dead leaves and stuff raked out of it, I'm going to hire somebody to power wash it, and I can't wait to see that transformation. It's going to be remarkable. Yeah, well, no, we have a garden now. It's just not as usable. I mean, it's not as usable as it could be, but
it's usable-esque.
It will be in time. It's just a matter of time. Exactly. Let's see. When do we have? We don't have an ad running for 20 minutes yet. Should we actually try and play this game?
OMG.
I can't. It's been so long. I kind of don't remember anything.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sure it'll be fine.
It saves the words we already know, and the rest is just,
I'm going to go get a coffee refill.
All right. Why don't you go get a coffee refill? Okay. Let's see if people can hear you.
Okay.
While you go into the kitchen and get a coffee refill. You need to tell people about the coffee innovation that you have.
A very good friend of mine very kindly sent us quite a chunky gift card. And he said, the condition for this is that you buy something whimsical. And we bought some truly delightful bookend planters.
Yes!
And I've been looking at succulents to go in them.
They're little bookends. They're bookends like with metal plates, but you don't see the metal plate because they're buried inside ceramic little terracotta pots, like that are half a pot. So like if you put the two of them together, they would be a whole pot, but they're designed, they're little planters. And I'm like,
strawberry cactus outside that I think would tremendously enjoy getting a cutting taken off it and put in there maybe.
oh, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. But we got that, and we also treated ourselves to a pour-over coffee maker. It's not the kind of Chemex one. I think it's a Bodrum, but we now have
Chemex. Okay, Chemex is like Velcro. It is a brand name
it's like Kickstarter.
that has suffered genericide and now
Like how
refers.
Tesla is synonymous with racism.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. You got to pour over. You got a Chemex.
Yeah,
essentially.
which is, and I have in fact become that coffee wanker.
He has become we have the weekday coffee making in the French press, and we have the weekend coffee making in
As
the
a
pour
treat.
over. He doesn't have a gooseneck kettle yet. Give it time. But I, for one, am greatly enjoying this ridiculously smooth Sunday morning coffee. And I will be very... So our kitchen is a weird shape because it was extended. There's like this annex to the kitchen. There's another set of counters and stuff that has the dishwasher, which was weird, and the washing machine, which are in kitchens for some reason in this country. I still don't understand that. And it has a couple of extra cabinets. And there are far worse things to be than that coffee guy, right? He got a coffee guy book for Christmas as well. Since I also benefit from him being a coffee guy, I'm not going to worry about it. But one of the whole other like hanging kitchen cabinets, we have designated the beverage. It holds all of our favorite tea and coffee and drink mugs, and it has all the coffee and all the tea and all the coffee and tea making supplies and like the cold brew pitcher and like it is wonderful and like the kettle and the microwave and the toaster are all right there on that same counter. So this is a multinational household. We can make tea both in the kettle and in the microwave. God, that was so funny.
I love you for that.
So funny.
Spike, I hear you about the espresso. When John Wick 3 came out, we saw it and we went out for breakfast with a friend of ours. And about halfway through the movie, I was like, this is very intense. My heart's racing. No, my heart's just racing. What's going on? And I looked across at Marguerite and she was like, and I looked down the road at our friend and they were like, and it turns out the coffee at this breakfast place is much, much stronger than we're used to.
Yeah, exactly. Their definition of Americano was apparently espresso. So, yeah. Still caffeinated the next morning, right? Exactly.
Could be worse. Could have been that time we accidentally gave ourselves kind of home
Meth.
counties meth.
Yeah, well, we did not read the dosage on the antihistamines?
Antihistamines.
Yeah.
Don't take 2 antihistamines inside 8 hours.
Don't double dose on antihistamines,
Oh boy.
folks. That's how you get speed. We're lying there going, my heart is racing and I can't sleep. What is this? Who was that?
It was Hoomst.
I thought I saw a little bird jump up somewhere. Maybe it was just a leaf or something. I'm not sure. Everything is new out here. Oh, I bet you there's a bird making a nest up there in that
Chances are.
in that gutter.
It's also freakishly quiet. You can hear the inside of your head quiet.
We heard owls the other night. So windows in the UK are weird. They don't do sash style windows here, where you open it from the bottom and you can open it from the top and there's up and above. But our windows have this funky, like you can open it horizontally and then it can tilt vertically. And one of the settings on the tilt vertical is like night mode, where it just cracks the window open a little bit, which is my new favorite thing. So we can hear outside. There are no street lights in front of us on our street. it's very dark and it gets very quiet, and so we can hear owls and we can hear birds in the morning. And what Alistair and I both discovered is we might have a very small amount of hearing damage from living next to a noisy interchange for 8 years, because we've both got this kind of persistent, very subtle tinnitus that won't go away, that we think is the register our ears are used to hearing the road noise on, and that road noise is no longer there. So that was shocking to discover. Noise damage is a thing, folks. 100% is a thing. So yeah, I think we may both get hearing tests at some point in the future to see if that's going to be a forever thing or if that's going to be a slow recovery kind of thing.
I mean, it's a thing I've been kind of half expecting. My dad's hearing's screwed, so, and I think there's a reasonable chance I'm probably going to head that way at some point. But technology's a wonderful thing.
Technology's a wonderful thing. I'm still pretty convinced it'll cure over time, but it's, it took years to do that damage, and it might take years to recover. So
right.
We'll see.
Just as a quick aside, by the way, this is a beautiful moment of karma. You are aware, I would imagine you are all aware of the fact that some piece of shit has put together very explicit deepfake images of Taylor Swift.
I am aware of this, yes.
Yeah. The day that happened, he was outed, and he tweeted something about, "I don't care how powerful you people are, you'll never find me." 2 hours later, "I need to go private." 3 hours after that, the
FBI is at the door.
He's here, this is his address, the FBI are on the way.
Yeah, you can't do that kind of crap anymore. For those of you in the genre community, you may be aware of Patrick Tomlinson. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the good news. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I pushed a button. Hang on. Go back. Hang on. Go back to my game, please. Okay, that was funny. Patrick Tomlinson has been the victim of swatting, something like... No, we're not talking about the Hugo Awards.
We're not doing that.
Absolutely, positively not, no. Patrick Tomlinson has been the victim of almost 4 dozen swatting attempts at his family home over the last several years.
It's got to the point where he knows the officers by name.
Yeah. And they finally tracked... Well, I think they've known the individual who was responsible for coordinating it for a while, but that individual has now been arrested.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Trolls.
Just
psychopathic trolls.
Exactly. So, yay karma, honestly. I'm very glad that he and his family are now much safer than they were. Yeah. I was wondering whether that was the same person. Yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with his books, in which it's a long, complicated history. But I'm glad that individual who has been hounded and physically threatened 4 dozen times, he and his family are now safe, which is good.
An awful lot of it really does boil down to there are some people who really do just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, and who need help.
Yeah.
And, prison isn't necessarily the best way to get help, but it can be a way to get help, is what I'm saying. All right.
We're also now fully caught up on Fantasy High, on Dimension 20.
I don't have another episode to watch. I'm all caught up.
We have deep debate about what tonight's televisual viewing is going to be.
Right, because over Christmas we watched freshman year, sophomore year, and all of the various slideshows and side bits. We have not watched The Seven, which is a whole spin-off series. But junior year is now releasing once a week right now, new episodes once a week. So that will be our Friday night viewing for the foreseeable. And the reason we push so hard to get caught up is that we have tickets to Dimension 20 live in London in April.
Whoa!
And we are pretty sure that a junior year episode will... Oh, Wendy. Oh, Wendy. So you spent your Christmas break
with Halcyon.
No, I do believe Wendy has adopted the feral cat.
Makes sense.
Yes, I do believe there is a vampiric pretty boy in Wendy's life at the moment. That's fine. No druid for me.
Scrunkly little guy.
Oh, he's such a wet cat. He's so wonderful. God, my pretty white-haired fangy boy. I really want to play again. I really want to start another game, and I want to play as Karlach because I think that sounds really fun. I just haven't gotten there over the Christmas break because anyway, we were catching up on all of Fantasy High because the only Dimension 20 live shows we've seen
are all Fantasy
are
High.
All Fantasy High. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen in April in London. So we need to be ready. I think it's the game that's finally ousted Skyrim from your number 1 slot. Wendy, how much time do you have in Baldur's Gate right now? And you are aware, of course, of the fact that there are at least 8 unique playthroughs for the game, right? And that's just point of view character. An original, a Dark Urge, and all 6 of the party members. And there's something like 17,000 canonical ending configurations based on choices and everything. And I'm like, I could only about 100 hours compared to several thousand in Skyrim. I think when I finished my first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, I hit 375, 380 hours.
Yeah, you hit 380. Now might be a good time to mention to people as well, Wendy in particular, that one of the earliest Elder Scrolls, I think Elder Scrolls 2, which if I remember correctly is Daggerfall, has been quietly, massively updated and is free. And this thing is enormous. The world for it is something like 15,000 square kilometers. I've seen a graphic of the Daggerfall world map with the complete... Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that. With the complete Skyrim world map in it, and it is a very small rectangle.
Yeah. Apparently.
Let me look that up real quick.
And what I want is I want them to remaster and re-release Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 now, so I can play those. And I also may pick up the Divinity games, which is the other Larian Studios games, which are apparently also equally good, but I just might want to replay as Karlach. Who am I kidding? Excuse me, just popping over to Steam for a moment, says Wendy.
Which reminds me, Senua's Sacrifice, the last time I checked, was $3.
We need both of those games.
I think on Steam. I will check.
Oh God, they would actually make decent Wednesday night content, wouldn't they?
They would.
Because they're spooky.
Daggerfall Unity. Here we go. Originally released in the magical gaming year of 1996. 2023 Starfield has roughly 1,000 planets to visit. 1996's Daggerfall features 15,000 locations to explore.
Jesus God.
Yeah.
Huge. I love games like that. I love games where it's like, okay, well, this is the next year of your life.
Right?
It's wonderful.
And given that it's an update, my guess is it's probably backwards compatible as well. So it's probably playable on most things.
I love it. I love it. I think here's what we should do. We're going to have an ad break in about 8 minutes. So I think we should vamp for another 8 minutes. And then when we come back...
However will we do that?
I mean, I don't know. Oh, it's not for Apple. No. And then when we come back from the ad break, then maybe we'll actually play this game. And I will try to remember what we're doing.
That sounds absolutely lovely.
But I, too, am trying to romance Thanatos. More new house facts. People want more new house facts. Okay, Laura, Laura wants to hear more about house. You've smashed your record. I mean, yeah, when it comes to waffling on other interesting house facts, there are neighborhood kitties. We've seen 2 of them.
One of whom is very dashing.
One of them is it looks like I think they're both indoor-outdoor cats. I don't see collars on them, but they're both in very good, sleek condition. We've seen one of them is this gorgeous cream-colored cat, and we've seen them eating food there's a little corner shop at the end of, like, the block. We've seen them eating there, so maybe they live there. The back of our backyard, our garden, as they call it here, is brick. And behind the brick is a little bit of space and then the neighbor's fence. And it is like a kiddie superhighway. I'm sure they use all that space to traverse in and around the area. The other cat that we've seen is solid black and has one eye. And one day I'm calling him he, was just sitting in the yard staring at us like, oh, there's people here. Let's see how this plays out. And at the time, we had just finished freshman year of Fantasy High. And so we've decided that the all-black, one-eyed kitty is Captain Bill Seacaster.
Who is a major NPC in that, who's a dashing pirate with one eye.
So we just always call him Captain Bill, every time we see him. We have friends who have shared instructions with us and a couple of YouTube videos about how to make outdoor cat shelters so that there is, a place they can be if they are outdoor only in very bad weather. And so we're kind of, as we're unpacking, we're keeping our eyes peeled for supplies we might have to make one of those to see, like I said, I'm pretty sure these cats are indoor cats that, quote, belong, unquote, to someone else. But if not, well, then,
The other thing I'm very strongly suspecting is
Captain Bill could be mine.
Is in a couple of weeks, when the weather gets a little bit better, we now have a door that opens out onto the garden.
Yeah, we have French doors at the back.
And so, we'll crack those, and I have no doubt at some point we'll kind of come into the lounge and find one of them asleep on the sofa like, you're out of milk.
Yeah.
Hello?
When we lived in Beeston, the cat next door, our neighbor's cat, and they had several small children. The neighbor's cat would always come to our house and stay in our garden at half term. When the kids were home for school, we'd just come in and find her on the couch. Probably trying to get away from the noise and such. All right, why don't we go ahead and start the ad break?
Yep.
If so, go ahead and stand up and take a wiggle and all that good stuff, folks. And then when we get back, let's see if we can remember what the heck we were doing in this game and pick it back up.
Language, innit?
Language, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Get yourself a stretch, get yourself a beverage. Perhaps you need a snack. Perhaps a pet needs some food, or one or more of you need a medication. And we'll be back in a little bit. Oh, yeah, Wendy missed the first part of the game before Christmas, so we'll do a good recap when we get back, Wendy. How does that sound? All right. Get yourself a stretch, folks. We'll be right back. Is the Chemex still have coffee in it?
It has fresh coffee in it.
It has fresh coffee in it. Oh,
fresh frickin' coffee.
Frickin' fresh coffee.
Frickin' coffee, man.
Frickin' coffee, man. Where are my scissors? Because that thing I see keeps vexing me. And if I don't fix it, it's going to vex me further. Very well. Oops. That's my needle minder. I don't need... It's very frustrating that my needle minder and my scissors are both metal. And so one sticks to the other. All right. Yep. You go there. Thunk. Ooh. You little loose thread. How you bother me. Okay. It's just in the right angle to catch the sunlight. And it... Okay. I think that's Lele and Steve. If I remember correctly. When we were house sitting them, they, we had to teach them not to sharpen their claws on the furniture. Those strings, you bother me! Come here, you. There we go. Alright, good. Good. That no longer is in my eye line. Driving me mad. Okay. Ooh, there's one right there as well. I don't have any wire hangers anymore either. No, thank you. All right. Coffee. What have I got? I've got a minute and a half. Fast coffee. To go coffee. Please talk to the nice people.
So I'm currently in the process of catching up on some of the comics I picked up last year and didn't have time to read. And I'm actually at almost the exact halfway point of a Deep Space Nine comic miniseries called The Dog of War. This involves Quark getting his hands on a purebred corgi and selling it for a very high profit. And this being Quark, a man who is both maybe 50% earlobe, 50% marshmallow. The dog that he names Latinum, he is just instantly, profoundly charmed by and decides he really doesn't want to let it go. And there's this kind of whole other plot where the dog might be slightly balked, but it is just absolutely full of adorable, heart-melting moments. The harness they give Latinum is the Starfleet uniform, and his dog tag is the Starfleet Delta.
I'm sorry, did you see the dog was slightly Borged?
He's a little Borgy. He might be Borg-esque. It's difficult to tell.
Okay.
Vic Fontaine, the kind of holographic host of Quark's Holostweets, sets up a very successful dog park called, I'm not kidding, Deep Space K9.
Deep Space K9! Okay, where's my Doctor Who crossover?
Right?
Deep Space K9. Oh my god.
They throw Latinum a going away party where everyone sings for He's a Jolly Good Puppy.
I need Deep Space K9 merch in the worst way.
Borgy Corgi, exactly.
Right? Like Boggy the Froggy and Moggy the Doggy. Okay, now fan art crossover.
Borgy the Corgi. Yeah.
Oh.
And Chief O'Brien instantly loves him. He's like, yeah, that's a stout-hearted Celtic dog. I could work with him.
I love it. I love it. All right, we are back from the ad break. Let us try and remember how to play this game. Last played 10th of December and is the 28th of January. Okay.
All right.
We can do this. We can do this. Yes, please load my game. All right. So, Wendy, this is us. We are this mysterious individual in a hood.
We are making our way up this colossal labyrinthian tower.
This is so...
And what basically the crux of the game seems to be, there are multiple cultures in this tower.
Oh, that's good.
Who have different languages. And the game is this combination of kind of platforming and this literally translating the languages
we
as
have
we
to
go.
We have to learn the meaning of linguistic symbols through their interactions. And we validate those experiences.
There's a lot of hats. Did I mention that? It's a big hat game.
Like each level we can kind of validate what a language means, a word means, and add it to our vocabulary. And my understanding is, as we make our way up the way up the tower, that there are different cultures with different vocabularies.
And different hats.
So we'll have to be doing some translating as well as, I mean, this is Heaven's Vault.
Wendy's undergraduate degree, the gaming.
Right? Exactly. So the other thing I really like about this is that the game gives us the option to add notes as we go so that we can like make guesses about what this place is. For example, we've kind of in context implied that this symbol means school, but we haven't had the opportunity to validate whether or not that meaning is accurate. So these are all on this little mouse over you see. These are our notes. These are our guesses, which is fantastic. One of my favorite TMA artists, Imperio, fucking adore Imperio, adopted a cat, and they posted a video of her doing a drink from a human water glass. Oh, exactly. Wendy's undergraduate getting the game meeting. So yeah, Wendy, check out the VODs for the past experience, but you will freaking love this game. I freaking love this game. We played the demo and then immediately bought it. Because I was like, yes, this must be mine. Now I'm going to briefly kind of refresh my memory about what it is we're working on. So, door, close, open. You, me. That's right. Warrior class, deity, devotee, human, seek / want, find, go / pass. That's as far as we've gotten so far. And then we have all these other words where we've kind of guessed at meanings. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is like a side entrance or passageway through this neighborhood, and we're trying to get to the school, if I remember correctly, aren't we?
Yes.
We've played hide and seek with the kid, and the kid now said, "Hey, follow me," and so we're trying to follow the kid. So, what is this?
Have a good one, Laura.
Have a good one, Laura. Good night. You, the devotee, closed the door. You, ye seek, want, it, item, them, key. So, we need to find the key. And then if I hold this button, it shows me where the entrances and exits are in this room. Now, I don't remember a lot of my... Okay, so triangle shows me my vocabulary. And then that's about it. I'm going to have to relearn interactivity. Oh, okay, what's down here? I think we found something here. If I remember correctly, didn't we unlock this last time? Welcome to the tower, trophy earned. And see, there's a kid saying, bye! Okay, now we have some more words to learn. Alright. What is up, stop, and free, it looks like. Okay. Let's see if any of my... That's my guess for... Die to death. Help. Plant. Child. School. Find. Leave. I don't know what any of these are yet. Okay. Who are you, ghost person?
Is that the kid?
Or is it implied that that's what I should do?
You're dressed like them. Follow along. There you go.
Am I gonna learn something by doing this, maybe? Let's see what happens when I go in a full loop. I'm wondering if this is just teaching me the mechanic. That I can follow along people and go in a loop. Doesn't seem to be anything in this fountain. So there's a couple of different doors here. There's up the stairs. And then there's whatever this is. And then I also have... I don't see any murals here. Yeah, but see... I think that's teaching me a mechanic. maybe you'll be able to follow a group into somewhere you wouldn't otherwise access. I agree, but I don't think it's this group because they seem determined to just walk in a circle. I've done a full loop. But maybe we'll come back here. So that's my help. We know some other symbols, but I wonder if that means up, because look at how it's built. Let's keep exploring a little bit. Sorry, no worries, Kiwi. Have a good one. There's no murals or anything in here. Let's go looking around a bit more. Alright, we're in another courtyard now. With a fountain. Ooh, what are you? There's another way we can go.
That looks like a magnifier of some sort.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to get a sense of what options I have in here. Here's another courtyard. So this is where I came from. There's that location to go up. This location to go up. And this location to go down. So let's start with this symbol here. God something you me. So whatever received arrived is, we know that that word is a verb.
Yeah.
No worries, Bonsai. Have a great time.
Have a good one, Bonsai. So is this a shrine?
It looks like a shrine or a statue. And we don't have the meaning of that fourth word / verb. Ooh. It's difficult to be thorough in here if you're not really careful. So let's try going down. Oh, here's a shop sign. Here's a shop sign. Did we go here previously? Somebody's like outdoor space. Okay, hang on. I'm going to look at the shops really quick, but here's another sign. There's a bunch more signs here. Alright, what does that read? Item. Yeah, look, key. Look at the key. Look at the key thing. So I think I'm gonna guess more that this word means key. Yeah, which is R3. Okay. Oh, no. No. Okay. And here's a... Oh, there's a person I can talk to. That's a new word. We don't know what it means. Okay, let's talk to this person and see if we can figure out what that symbol means. Something me... Something, something. You see... You want... Buy.
Oh. Like what you see, you can buy something.
Maybe. I think that word may stand for pottery, because look, they're throwing pots.
Oh.
Okay, so let's guess that this word... No, I don't want you to... Hang on. So I think... No. This mechanic is a little difficult. I don't like, so I think this word is pottery, maybe. I don't know what that word's. I think that means there. Leave or out. School. Ooh. And I don't know what this word means. Maybe means sell or make. That's a good guess. Let's say sell / make. Okay, so that might mean sell or make. So what we need is opportunities to try. We need to find a word that means stop. And we need a word that means up. I'm wondering if that means up. I'm pretty sure this word means, like I said, I think that means key or item. All right, we have some more stuff up here. This looks like potion? I mean, just judging from the signs, it's liquid or water or potion or beverage or something. And this sign, I think that means instrument? We got very quiet all of a sudden. Is everybody okay? I'm just making wild guesses at this point. Okay, let's talk to this person. Hello. Me sell / make instruments. You something something. Oh!
What have we got?
Okay, so I think you mean instrument, and you mean pottery? Now, how do I validate these again? I can't remember. Oh, and wait, there's another word here. See?
Oh, there is.
Interesting. Okay, so now what I think I need to do... Huh? Okay. Let me go back and talk to this person again and, like, click on... Yeah. No, that's not right. And they all have the left bracket. That could indicate a part of speech or an intensifier. Yep. So if that means instrument, and that means, should we try potion? No. I don't know what the placement of that third symbol is supposed to imply. Right. I'm trying to remember how to go about learning. Yeah, make a guess. Go for it. So let's go to the book again. It's almost like instrument and music. Because look, the instrument shop symbol is made of another symbol you have in the list.
That's a really smart point.
So, make pottery, make instrument, make potion? Or maybe it's just this symbol means music. But I'm trying to remember how these, like, validate, you know? I can't remember if it's like you leave the area or something. Sell instrument, make music. See, I tried that symbol. My point is, I don't know what. Hang on, let me go. I don't know what symbol is supposed to go up there. I think it is whatever we think music is. Okay, let's look at this again. So, this is, if we think this is somebody who sells keys, right? So that would mean sells keys or makes keys, makes pottery, makes instruments, makes potions. But then it doesn't make, I think this has to be sell, not make, because it doesn't have that left-hand curve shape, right?
What's the symbol in your list, top left and down one? It also has the left bracket and it looks like it's verified.
Door. Yeah, indeed. Now this one's interesting to me because we've seen that before. Left bracket denotes noun. All right, let's test that theory. Door. Pottery. Key. These are all guesses. Potion. Instrument. It could denote noun. Agreed. So what's this top thing? This is open. So verb? We think the line underneath means verb, maybe? Find, open, close, help, die or death, go or pass. Okay, seek or want. Yeah, Wendy, I think you're onto something. And left line with an L means person of some kind because it's devotee, me, man, human, you, warrior, etc. Okay. All right, I need to write this down. Wendy, can you take notes for me? Okay, so line underneath is verb. Arch or arc to the left is noun. And then skinny L, long L is people related.
Long L is people related. Cool.
Right. Okay. So that means this is a verb, and then we have kind of these other miscellaneous symbols that we don't really have verified meanings for yet. Okay. So what we need now is a symbol for, I think, music in addition to instrument. Well, let's talk to that guy again. Because all we get from that is potion or liquid or water or whatever. And that seems to be instruments. So, alright, hello. Me, sell or make instruments. I wonder why it's doubled, though. You play like something? Double equals plural. Okay, so me sell instruments. You
Do you play music?
play or like. Yeah. See how me is and you are in bold, Wendy? That means they're verified. Me. Which is nice. It's a way of making sure that you're not changing tenses when you're talking to people and getting confused. So this person makes or sells instruments, double equals plural. You something something. And the symbols are related. Person plus modifier. Right? Exactly. Alright, so our guess is that this symbol is music, right? Alright, so what I want to try now is, if I remember correctly, when you leave an area is when it tries to validate your guesses about the vocabulary. So what I'm going to try and do is go back out the way I came in, because I don't think there's any other way to go through. Oh, there is a way to go through here. Let's try going through here and seeing if that... No, it doesn't. Alright, there's a bird flying. This looks like sleeping quarters. Oh, there's something here. But I want to validate the vocabulary. It's a puzzle! Look, it's a puzzle!
Oh!
There's a grid. Oh, okay, that's useful. Alright, there's a ladder. Okay, so I need to move this, I think, so I can... yes, okay, see, so there's something up here in this tree, and this space has a ladder on it. So I need to move things in such a way that I can get the ladder over there.
Okay, so what's the limits of movement on this?
Let's find out. Thank you. Okay, and then... Oh, that's a double piece. Okay, so...
Can you get around the bed in the bottom right-hand corner and push it down? Yes, you can.
And now you, I think...
Go left and you can push the double down into the space it occupies.
It doesn't seem to let me go left.
You could go... I think you could go right and still get the double down.
Hang on, I got an idea. Yeah, see, there's... It's very weird. I want to see where I can move this guy. It's strange that there's certain... I seem to only be able to move it horizontal and vertical. See, I can only move up and down. I can't move sideways. Which is very odd. Okay, so... Yeah, see, I can't go...
Only move along that long axis.
Only move along the long axis. Alright. Well, that really causes a problem over here.
Okay, I got an idea. Chat, this is going to make no sense because I can't point. Pull that down. Pull that across.
If I can. All the way?
Yep. Pull that up. Pull that left.
You guys, Alistair's doing the puzzle.
Pull that left.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. But what I've got to do is I've got to get this thing moved so that this can go all the way across. This is a really complex one because of the way they move.
So all you're trying to do is clear this line, yeah?
Yeah, because this guy's got to go here. Okay, wait. Yeah, because he can only move up and down, right?
We can only work off the long axes. Alright.
So this has got to go back.
That space.
I'm following you.
So you do open up that space, pull that towards the right.
Move your fingers, if you please.
Sorry.
It's alright. So this goes like this.
And
so
then that moves up into the space.
That goes up there. Yep, I'm following you.
Does that get you where you need to be?
Well, but now I've got to move this guy. I'm closer because I can get to here. But now I've got to find a place for this to go. Hang on. I think I've... Go back here. Hang on a second, I'm thinking. Hang on, if this goes here, and now this goes over here,
Yeah.
and this has gone past,
I think you got it.
then...
No, you're good, because then you can pull this clear. And then pull that down, and I think...
Is that enough room? Not quite. We've got to find a way to get...
Bed in the top left all the way down to the bottom, and the rest will follow. Wendy's right. You clear that down, that gives you space to shuffle.
Those down.
Yeah.
Okay, so... But in order... Okay, so we basically have to undo what we did.
Yeah. If I steered you wrong, I'm really sorry.
It's okay. It's alright. I'm following now, because what it means is we've got to get... Because we got to get this out of the corner.
Yep.
Because we've got to get this guy
into the
corner.
Yep.
Right. So now we can use you to go over here a spot. So that you can come over here a spot. No, wait. Because now this can go up. Right? Because we need this guy to come down. Okay, so...
Yeah. I'm trusting Wendy on this one.
Which means we got to get you out of the way again.
Yep.
So that both of you can clear.
Yep.
Like that. So that you can go up.
Yep.
So that you can come over one. So that you can come down.
There it is. Yeah, I think so.
And then you can come back a spot so I can pull you down. So I can get you all the way back in that corner. So that now these two can come up and it can go all the way over.
That's really cool.
There it is. Alright. We can do that. And I will save us climbing up the ladder until after we come back from the ad break. Sweet! Well done, honey.
I didn't get us anywhere near, but
No. You'd help me figure out the movement, and that was important. Would you just top that up?
Of course.
Hey, Ozzy! Yes,
Ozzy,
we're back,
hello.
and you've come into an ad break, which we were just about to run. So we'll be back in 3 minutes for the puzzle, but we can have a chat for a little bit. And I'm going to look around a bit. Hook mechanism around it. Now, the other thing I'm curious about is whether or not... I don't think we can use the ladder to go up here. That's just an exit. Okay, that's just another puzzle. Alrighty. So we'll see what that is in just a minute. That sounds good. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Please excuse me. It is a huge charity event this weekend. Oh, fantastic. Have a great time, Mommy. Oh. I hit my 500-day streak in Duolingo yesterday, and it won't stop telling me about it. Oh, my shoulders are sore from yesterday. Cheese from dried non-fat milk. Well, does my work phone work on the PS5? Yes. Have to check it on. I'll do an today or tomorrow, and we'll see if that means signs are looking good that Wednesday night will resume, which would be great. Thank you very much. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Apple.
Apple.
I would have half an apple. Thank you very much. So yeah, we need a rake. I mean, we don't need a rake, but it would make things a heck of a lot easier if we had a rake. I guess we will have to... Can you look up when the garden center...
Which one?
Thinking probably the big one in Aldermaston is the best. There's another one like down the road, but it seems a much more like trade-oriented one. And we'll check hours for both. There's so many garden centers, we have to figure out which one's our favorite.
Garden Centre, Aldermaston. It's open today to 4:30.
No, not today. Weeknights. How late are they open?
5:30.
What?
Yeah.
Why does everybody make it impossible to do things on a weeknight? Alright, we got 45 seconds till the ad break's over. And then we shall see what this shiny thing in the tree is, and hopefully it'll give us a word. What do you want for the garden? Like an ornamental one or like kitchen herbs and stuff? So the backyard is a good size. And it has spots where obviously people had put planters previously, like pots and stuff. And I think if you're going to get oriented with gardening, container gardens, i.e. I put stuff in a pot, is always a good way to go. And herbs are perfect for that. And that way we can use them in the kitchen because, you know, we cook a lot. So I think that will be our first experiment. But we have a lot of just cleanup. The house we bought didn't have anybody living here for close to a year before we bought it. So things have not, like, become decrepit, but nobody's been doing the yard maintenance for a year. There's a lot of, deadfall leaves that need to be swept up. There's things that were in planters a year ago which haven't been maintained, which will either need to be replaced or wait till spring to see what comes up and then get thinned and all that kind of stuff. So we don't have any gardening goals this year other than learn our space, learn where the sunlight goes, and make plans for next year with what we want to do with a garden. What are those? They are highlighters with Lego bits. What is that, jet pens?
Pure pens.
Well, I was looking for Valentine's Day presents for you. You send me links to both of those things.
I will.
Don't worry about the leaves. Hedgehogs live under those. Well, probably not in our yard because a lot of it is brick and concrete and that the leaves have scattered on top of. We are definitely going to be building some rewilding areas.
There is a non-zero chance we got frogs.
Oh?
Under the little shed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good frog spot. I've seen them in that kind of place a dozen times. If the ground is moist, but not necessarily kind of a pond, frogs will just come and hang out and do frog stuff.
Alright, we'll keep our eyes peeled. Okay, we're back from the ad break. Let's see what our puzzling has earned us.
A coin.
A coin. Oh, yes. Devotees seek.
Do we have those? Have we had those words before? And Wendy, you're absolutely right. That tall L
is the people modifier.
Is the people modifier. And now we can buy an instrument.
Maybe, yeah. Devotees seek God. God something. See, human. That's a new symbol. Whatever that is, that's new. And now we know that little diamonds are, like... Okay. God something people. Yeah, exactly. Plural. Human, you know, person. God something people. Devotees seek God. God does something to the people and the devotees seek the God. Okay. God verb people. It's not a verb though, is it, Wendy? Because we thought, isn't the verb with the line underneath? Oh, it is underneath if you look at it from the orientation of the coin. I'm following you. Okay. Alright, so should we try to buy an instrument now, do we think? Let's see. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 symbols here we don't have. Yeah, so that symbol was was the verb form here. Okay. I thought we had a guess for sell or make. If this is sell, then that might be make. I see your logic there. Okay, let's no. Let's try this is make question mark. And then this let's change to sell question mark. Because that kind of follows with the circle representing a coin, right? Okay. All right, so let's go try to talk to the instrument person again. This is where we came from, and the instrument seller is over here. Hey, can I have an instrument? It's so that means I sell instruments. Do you play? I don't think we have the ability to purchase. So God made people, devotees seek God. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't think we have the option to engage in commerce here. I think we just found a coin and that gave us some more context clues about our vocabulary. Alright. Let's try talking. We can't seem to go in here. Me sell pottery. You want pottery? Alright. So we still don't have a we've guessed that this is the symbol for. Let's try this. And see if I still think it's music. But it hasn't validated yet, you know? So I'm not sure if we're right. Which kind of implies we're not right. We came from there. We haven't gone up here yet, I don't think. We went around that way. Let's see if this changes anything. God. Received, derived, something. Do you think that's maybe created, loved? I don't know. We went up here, didn't we? Didn't this lead to the sleepy puzzle? Yeah, that led to the sleepy puzzle. So we haven't gone up here. Ooh! A whole pottery garden. Let's see. And, a kitty! That looks like a cat, right?
You can hear the purring, right? That is a cat.
I'm not hearing the purring.
Walk back over.
I turn my volume up. You. Alright, give me. Oh, yeah, now I hear it. Nice. Yay, kitty! Aw, lovely. Okay, so there's a person here to have a conversation with. And another way to go. Hello, person. Help me learn my vocabulary. I don't know any of those words. Me find something. Plants died. Me... Okay, so new symbols. This is a location in my view because, see, like the school was a location. One of the bits of pottery is in that top sentence. Plant, yeah. Okay, so that symbol is plant, and I think we're correct about that being death. So that means this is garden. Okay. Hold on. So that means I think this is garden or nursery. No. I'll come back to you. Because it's a place where plants are. But we don't have the independent symbol for plants. Oh, yes, we do. Here, plants. Okay, fine. But I'm trying to remember what it is that brings up, like, the pages of stuff. No, that just brings up coins. No. I have a feeling this is like a puzzle we're going to have to help him solve. What's up here? Ooh, directions. Look, this is a signpost. Oh, go back. Hang on. These are all plants, which is lovely. There's a hole in the wall. Hang on. This place is big. Let's focus, Marguerite. Focus. Okay, so this... I don't know what that means, but I think it means church or shrine, because it's the god symbol inside. Okay, so I think you mean church or shrine. Okay. Now, what is the symbol? That's death, right? So this is a death house?
Hospital? Graveyard?
Hospital, graveyard? We're not sure. We need more context clues. Okay, so church or shrine. Garden. this way I think is important because it might be... Okay, what about this other side? Okay. It doesn't tell us what's here, so what's here? Oh, those... No, they're still there. Okay. This is the courtyard, so I don't feel like I've missed anything anymore. Fine. But I haven't gone to whatever this is, right? Look at the symbol. The church, the hospital or graveyard or whatever this is this way. Now, there's a hole in the wall there, which I will come back to. But for right now, I'm going to finish the direction. Follow the directions. Graveyard. Yep, see? Look, we've got headstones.
Yep.
Okay. So there's only one other symbol we're missing here, and I think it's the standalone... No, it's not the standalone symbol for plant. Tried to replace Marguerite with Margarita. It happens all the time. Yeah. Okay, here's a symbol. Graveyard. Right? We're pretty sure we knew that one. But it hasn't been validated. Alright. Okay, here's a tomb we can read. Dead People Garden. Ugh, I mean, not inaccurate. You're seeking God? Question mark. Shrine, church, shrine. We think that symbol means help. But we still haven't validated that or that. Okay, so that says, if you're seeking God, the church can help you. Which is, perhaps, oh, what's this? You are a puzzle. Alright, there are... There's a little kitty here who looks like they're trying to get into their kitty house, maybe? Alright, well, hold on a second. What's this real quick? God. And again, there's a different verb. That was this one. It okay, the implication of this verb is seize. Because there's an I there, right? And it is a verb because it's got the line underneath it. So God sees you and me is kind of what I'm implying.
Yeah, and especially combine that with the visual iconography. We've got an eye and a lens.
Exactly.
God sees you and me.
Alright, so...
Is there another cat up here?
Yeah, there's one right here. See, it seems to be trying to get the bird.
Guy.
So I'm gonna turn this so that both sides are facing the statue. Interesting. Well, whatever that... Oh, no, there's another person here. Here we go. So now all the people are facing the symbol. So now it's, I think, a matter of... Well, that didn't work. Okay. Hold on. So we've got... These are the standard people, and wonder if it's... I'm supposed to look at you, and you're supposed to look at me. Maybe we're supposed to look at each other.
Hey Ben, how we doing, buddy?
You were supposed to look at something else? I'm not getting a lot of context for this one, you know? I don't understand, like... Are they supposed to be looking at each other, or...?
So let's think about this. You've got a forced perspective, you can't shift your viewpoint, right?
Correct.
Okay, so...
They don't have any symbols on their statues, they're just... rotatable.
And we know that the hemispherical headdress is priests.
Yeah, these are priests. And these are soldiers, it's implied?
No, I thought the soldiers were in the rectangular hats.
You are correct. And this is like the non-devote... These are devotees. So these are people who are in the church. These are people who are not in the church. These are priests. And then the deity is looking at these different symbols.
And there aren't symbols mapped onto any of the other three statues?
Not that I can tell, no.
Okay. What
well, there's the sun icon, which kind of matches the lens here. But it's like, so what does God want to look at? Does God want to look at a potion, an instrument, a sword, or a key? You know?
Is it specific as to who's looking at God?
Yeah, I don't think we have enough context for this one yet. Because I tried what I thought was the obvious solution, which was that all of them... Oh, I've got an idea.
Those doors look like they open.
They do, but I've got an idea. So the priest and the devotee have their attention on God. What if this person has their back to God? Still nothing. But maybe what God wants to look at still has to change. I'm guessing here. So this is a bit of a brute force if this works. Nope, it's not working.
The angles are really interesting to me. The fact that this isn't 90 degrees, that things move on a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
I wonder whether the issue is who's looking at who.
Hold on.
What I'm thinking of.
Hang on. I'm working an idea here. And because you're in the wrong way, we gotta do this the long way. So now he's looking at the sword, and he's looking at that, right? Because of the placement of his arms.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a matter of what they need to look at.
And is the devotee looking at the priest?
Yeah, it seems like a so-and-so looks to X and so-and-so looks to Y kind of puzzle.
They're visual tumblers.
Yeah. God sees you. So if God is only looking this way, what am I?
You're dressed exactly like the guy behind God.
But he can't see me. I'm over here. So is it a matter of God sees... I don't know. I think we need more context.
The only other combo that struck me that might be useful is the priest with their arms wide turn to face the devotee who turns to face the priest.
I tried that combo.
No, I mean the dude up top.
This guy.
Yeah, the priest angled to face them.
Okay, so I gotta go around the long way. Six, 7. So these two facing each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
then
that looks like a posture of supplication to me.
So like that.
Yeah.
And then this guy facing whatever this symbol is. And I think these symbols are going to be associated. They have meanings. So now is devotee facing the key, the sword, the music, or the potion. None of the above, it seems like. Okay, there's definitely meaning there. We haven't implied enough of it yet. Okay, let's go check some other areas. And honestly, we're about out of time for today. It's kind of implying go to the church before you come to the graveyard. And let's do this secret little hole in the wall here real quick.
Little thing, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what this is.
Ooh.
I think we've seen one of these before, haven't we?
I think so.
These seem to be some sort of like secret communication.
Yeah, we have.
So Wendy, this is the tower. This is where we've seen this location before. This is where we now are. This is a cool kind of like scattergram. If I remember correctly, we have to like build this symbol somehow. I don't remember how we did this. And then, see, here is someone else that we kind of could communicate with. Didn't we build this symbol? How somehow we like took a screenshot or we did something? Because if you look at this, you see how there's this round symbol at the top? Yeah. Like we've activated it, but I don't remember how it is we activated it. Oops. I exited out of this. I can't remember what we did here. But that's okay. We know that this exists. We found a couple of them. We still don't know what stop means. Maybe this means stop. It's about the only one we don't have a context guess for right now. This is a type of person because of the L symbol there. So the only other symbol we have that we don't have any context for whatsoever is this. So that's my guess for stop. And this is my guess for... We need another guess for go up, which would be a verb. And this we still don't have correct. Oh, well, for one thing, that's incorrect. I think this is make instruments. Oh, no, go there. Make pottery. And then we thought that that was the symbol for music. But it doesn't seem to be. Yeah. Okay, well, good to know that that's where it is. Okay, so I think what we need to do is try to go... It seems like unmodified symbols are concepts, which gets turned into verbs, nouns, people, and locations. Yeah, agreed.
Hello.
Is this the church?
I think it is.
You help me? Oh. It says we can give him the coin. Alright. Here you go. You can have the coin. I apparently can't do anything with it. You... Person, child... Me... Make you... I don't know. Maybe instead of make it thank? Alright, well... What's this place? God something deaf. I wonder if this is the way to go up. We've got some other options here. There is... That door is not open to us. Ooh. The components of some devices or mechanisms can be manipulated. Select a component with the left stick, then hold the interaction button to grab it. Okay.
Oh shit, do they cross over?
What do you mean, do they cross over?
It looks... I can't quite tell whether the tracks are vertical or whether you can skip between them because of the design of the tower beneath it.
They're very keen on you knowing...
How the fuck did you do that?
It's the hierarchy. God is the highest, then the warriors, then it would be priests if we had it, then devotees, then people. This is the way... Look, the symbol is of the tower.
Yeah.
Underneath. This is where the people are.
That's really smart.
This is where the devotees are, this is where the warriors are, this is where God is. So my guess is this leads us up, but we're not ready to go up yet. I just want to see what's over here. Here is another courtyard with birds and another person. Because we still have far too many unconfirmed words, in my opinion. So, I'm just going to wander around for a little bit. We're going to stop here. Oh, here's another statue.
Ooh. God make you me.
Make, yeah, make seems good. Make or protect. Ah, here we go. All right. We think this is C's.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a word for speak? We do have a word for help. We don't really have a word for speak. Interesting. These implications are interesting. Because that looks like helps. So we need there's one here for speaks, and there's one here for helps or supports or. All right. Well. Hmm. 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 Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 more words that they all need to confirm. They're all going to have lines underneath of their verbs, right? So our options here are, we know that's dies. And we've got our guess for C's. And this one has a line on the top, which I don't know yet. And this is sell, so we don't think that's correct. So that only gives us 2 options. This one. Okay, and those are correct. All right. So this is talk, like or love, see or look, and help. All right. So that means we have the ability to get this correct. We just haven't figured it out yet. So the first thing I'm going to try doing is no, that's not right. We still think this is instrument, and we still think that's pottery. We still see. My guess was still that that's music, but that's not right. And which, thank you for trying to give clues, but let's not, please. Thanks. So, do we have any other verbs? We have that verb for sell. We still think that's pottery. But do we have an independent... I haven't tried, like, item. No. See, the other thing I was kind of thinking for this area was make. But we don't have any other verbs. No, it's not sell. It's not potion. It's not instrument. So... Well, we'll come back to that. How about it? Because we're in kind of a new area now. So what I'm going to do is try and like empty these out, you know? We still think that's instrument. I still think that's music. I still think this is pottery, but it doesn't seem correct. It's not correct. It hasn't confirmed. And then we haven't figured this one out yet either. We need, there's, stop. Leave or out, I like. Plant. What about, I'm trying to brute force some things here to try to get a little more clarity. No. No. I think this person is saying stop. We don't have a symbol yet for up or ascend. At least not in a verb form. Maybe this means go up? I don't know. I'm just guessing now. Or even that means. And that means stop. And what would free mean? Doubt it. Well, I'm glad we got those 4. That made me happy. And I still feel like we're missing a page because we've only got 1, 2, 3, 6 symbols here to confirm, but we still have 3, 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16 symbols unconfirmed here. So we still have a lot of space to look around. So we've got... Okay, so here's the other way through the garden. That's good to know. I'm kind of surprised this guy didn't give us a page with like... Wait, what was the one for speak? Because there's a person sign with the same glyph in it. Okay. Speak is this. Talk? So this is a talking person? Speaker?
Speaker sounds plausible.
Yeah, I think speaker is a good guess. We still don't know what this symbol is because it's very different from everything else. We haven't seen anything else like it, which is why I think it's stop. Or no, or do not enter, you know? It may even be a symbol of no or nullification, which we could then see combined with other symbols in the future. I don't get why... I'm going to try something. Let's put music here, and then let's put instrument up there. No? Still doesn't like that. No, doesn't like fail.
Tail.
Yes, all 3 have to be correct, and then the page will confirm. Items? No. Tile? No. I don't know. I just don't know. All right. We're running over, so this is an excellent place for us to stop, I think. Hang on. I think I can... I think it's one of those kind of autosave games. Hopefully we will log in. Let's talk to you again. It didn't open another page for this guy, which is a little annoying. Speak. Oh. Damn it, sorry. Wendy, hold that thought. I'll come back to you. Speaker, stop garden. Me. Something. Find speaker. Something. Plants died. I like plants dead? What? Huh? Okay, hang on. Let me see that thing that you're going to. Let me read back through your stuff. Is the picture on the right someone making pottery rather than a pot by itself? Or potter. All right. So is this person... Well, we don't have a symbol for potter, do we? Yeah. We have a symbol for instruments. We thought we had a symbol for making, don't we? Oh, pass. Talk. Devotee. Find. Seek. Want. Close. Greetings. You. Help. No, we don't have a symbol for... Yeah, see, we have... This is a symbol... We think this is a symbol for instrument, and therefore we've guessed that's the symbol for music. This is the symbol over the pottery, because it's like fire, right? But we don't have that standalone little squiggle, which is why we put that one here and that one there. And then we just don't know what this third guess is. I keep thinking, why isn't it music? Up and... Okay, hang on. What about the plant symbol? It looks like the pottery symbol without the brick. This one? Okay. Isn't the one below the person symbol? This for plants. So we think pottery, music? Is that what we're thinking? Or are we thinking this is music, this is an instrument, and No. Hang on. No, we still think that's music. And that's an instrument. And that's... Nope. Pottery place. Oh, okay. So... I think I So the only quote, yeah, I'm out of ideas as well. The only quote pure set we have, and I don't agree that the plant symbol and the pottery symbol are the same. I think the pottery symbol is rounded, more rounded at the bottom, and it doesn't have that straight kind of like D to it. Well, what the potter does, we don't have another verb for make. Unless it's this. Hang on, give me a second. No. We have a verb for die, and we have a verb for whatever we think this is. I think it's to leave. No, I'm out of it because we're missing one. We're missing one more piece. So, if there was a verb for make, we don't currently have it. See, look at this last sentence. I something love the plants died. I think, and the something is the funky tick, that funky thing that I think means no or not or don't or nullify. Because I think he's saying, I don't like that the plants died.
That seems contextual.
I can't find the speaker. The speaker isn't in the garden. I can't find the speaker. The plants died. I don't like the plants died. That's what I think that means, which means I think this symbol means no or not or nullify. I need another symbol for I just don't know what else this could be because it's not death. No, it doesn't make any sense. No, it's not the garden. It's not cell. I'm trying to brute force this. No. No, it makes sense. The plant one, I think we have right. We just don't have the page to verify we have it right. Which is frustrating the tonkus out of me. So I'm going to go see the cat again. Hey, kitty, can you give me the page? No, you can just purr. There's not another person or place up here, is there? Oh, what's this? Okay. It needs a puzzle piece. It needs something. Whatever the something is it needs, we don't have. Alright. Okay. And there's more people up here to talk to, aren't there? I need to stop playing. He's playing an instrument. You can just talk to the scene, it looks like. I love music. Okay. That kind of confirms for me that symbol means music.
Yeah.
Oh, it says I can go up over here. What's up here? Ooh!
That is a color you've not seen before.
Yeah, Wendy, we're wrapping up here soon. Now I found something new. I have to click on it. Something key-shaped and blue. Secret door.
Secret door.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Hang on just a second. I'm going to go around this way really quick. There's that other statue. In the garden. Okay. God loves us. That's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay. I like you. You child, I like you. Okay, well, I like you too. What's over here? Okay. Yeah, it's like you kid or you child, I like you. I'm not going into the temp. We're gonna leave it here. We're gonna leave it here, and I think next week I'm gonna go into the Death Temple, and we'll see if that gives us any more vocabulary. Yeah, hey kid, I like you. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we've run half an hour late. I'm sorry. But I needed to get my teeth into it to remember what it was we were doing. Let's remind folks, I think...
You're going to give Wednesday a try?
I think we'll give Wednesday a try with my work phone broadband, because this seems to have been stable. And I don't think we have any topic planned for this week, other than just remembering what we're doing and maybe having a chat about it. Thank you, Ozzy. We appreciate you joining us. And we figured out how to do it again in the new house.
Right.
So what's coming up this week? Stream on Wednesday.
Stream on Wednesday, full lit on Friday, as
full
usual.
Full lit on Friday, and back on Sunday, like usual. Back to the back to the normal schedule. Thank you all very much for joining us. We're still trying to get back into the hang of things here, but...
We're getting there.
It's going well.
It's going well.
I think it's going very well.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Brilliant. We'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
This has been fun. We'll see you next time.
Have a good time, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.